This bulletin is brought to you by Good Morning Vihalia. Enjoy the warmth and indulge in the deliciousness.
Good morning, good morning.
Good evening, I'm Prasad Michael, and these are today's headlines. Former Prime Minister Najib Abdul Razak wants himself investigated by authorities. Wait, did I read that right? Yes, I did. In fact, he ordered his assistant to lodge a police report against him so authorities can start investigating if he was involved in several high-profile murders while he was in power. On Facebook, Najib said this was his last resort to clear his name, following repeated calls by DAP veteran Lim to the authorities to reopen their probes into these cases. Lim and Najib have been engaged in a war of words over the past few days, ever since Lim urged the government to consider reopening the high-profile cases.
He's talking gibberish, he is incoherent, whether he's going to plead the insanity in the subsequent trial. I said all that.
Do you think he's spinning your statement? Do you think he's spinning your statement around? I
have a feeling that either he's utterly stupid, he doesn't understand what I'm saying, or somebody else is writing for him. I don't know. But I'm shocked, profoundly shocked that he could utter such a gibberish and such humbug.
Will you be pushing for investigations?
I've already stated my position. It's very clear.
The cases are the murders of AmBank founder and banker Hussein Najadi, Deputy Public Prosecutor Kevin Moraes, Mongolian national Altantuya Sharibu, and the death of DAP political aide Theo Beng Hok. Najib has welcomed fresh investigations into the cases, saying it was high time justice is served to him. Do you want toll-free roads in Malaysia? It was one of the pledges in the Pakatan Harapan's manifesto for the 14th general election, and the last time I checked, they won the election. But I'm going to have to bust your bubble. Prime Minister Dr. Mahathir Mohamad told RTM and Bernama in an interview that he opposed the abolition of tolls from the start.
You know, we made the manifesto thinking that we would not be the government. Now we are the government, and this manifesto is a big burden. And for example, they want to do away with toll. You do away with toll. Who's going to maintain the road? Who's going to build a new road?
Mahathir said that in England there are no toll roads, but the country imposes a heavy tax on petroleum, and when the petroleum price goes up, the tax goes up even higher. He also said that the Harapan government would need to review its election pledges, as some of them would impose great losses if implemented. Of course, this didn't go unnoticed by Najib. He wasted no time to launch a broadside against his successor, Dr. Mahathir. Najib accused the medical doctor turned politician of being a spin doctor instead. Najib noted how Harapan leaders had screamed about abolishing tolls from Puchong to Simpang Renggam and made posters as well as videos which were watched by millions. Najib said this is what happens when dishonest promises are made to the people merely out of greed for power. UMNO President Ahmad Zahid Hamidi returned to the MACC headquarters in Putrajaya this morning to have his statement recorded for the 5th time. Dressed in a white long-sleeved shirt, Zahid was accompanied by a bodyguard. He arrived at around 9:20 a.m. in a white Lexus. He appeared calm and smiled to the media, shaking hands with several MACC officers who waited his arrival. This is the 3rd day in a row that Zahid has been summoned for questioning. Previously, a senior MACC investigator told Malaysia Kini that the case is being probed under Section 23 of the MACC Act for alleged abuse of power, for gratification and criminal breach of trust. So, will Anwar Ibrahim become Port Dickson's next MP? Join us for our coverage tomorrow to find out if Anwar will be heading to Parliament. But before we go, here's a message from our friendly Election Commission officials.
Manakala bagi seramai 68,317 pengundi, ini akan bakal mengundi pada pilihan raya kecil Parlimen Port Dickson pada hari esok. Pengundi dinasihatkan supaya keluar mengundi lebih awal dan jangan menunggu sehingga saat akhir kerana keadaan cuaca yang tidak menentu dan dijangka hujan pada sebelah petang esok. Oleh itu, SPR meminta para mengundi agar membuat cemakan maklumat data pemilih mereka lebih awal sebelum keluar untuk mengundi. Kita akan cuba umumkan keputusan tu tidak lewat daripada pukul 10 malam. Kalau kita dapat awal, insya-Allah kita akan umumkan lebih awal. Ya. Terpulang pada keadaan besok lah. Kalau tak ada apa-apa masalah, insya-Allah kita akan umumkan lebih awal daripada pukul 10.
Malaysia's first multi-grains brand. The champion is Good Morning.
And that's all from me today. For more stories, go to KiniTV.com. Please subscribe and share this video. I'm Prasad Michael. Thank you for watching and good night.